Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. And tonight, Clark, a good look. Some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hield, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Hayward. Washington with the screen on Hield. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
Man, that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
4 on the shot clock. And Hayward gets it to go.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
And stolen by Miller. Out to the right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Now, here's Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward looking around. Washington sets the pick for Hayward beyond the arc. And again, the Hornets missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Toppin a screen on Ball. And Toppin throws it down.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now Ball. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. It's Miller on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from long range.
How about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
Halliburton outside. Brown outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. And the 3rd team foul.
Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. There's the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Ball with the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Toppin a screen on Ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Obi Toppin. Ball kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. Hayward's got 5 now.
In describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. No good from outside. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Charlotte leading by just 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Ntilikina. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Rozier in at the 2 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Driving inside. Then Bridges jams it in.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Mathurin against Rozier. Here's Nora. Hasn't made one yet. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Rozier with the ball. Down low. And there's Bridges on the assist by Rozier. And that's now 7 points for Miles Bridges. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the court. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Bucket is good, and the Hornets lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off target from three-point range. Rozier looking around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Passes it to Rozier. To the middle, here's Richards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer, Nick Richards, looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focus on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about it. Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Rozier against Mathurin. Bridges passes to Rozier. Bridges a screen on Mathurin. And it's good for 2. Rozier's got his first points in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The pass to Noro. Unloads. The rebound by Richards. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Hornets leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Nilikina passes to Richards. And the rejection by Jackson. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Pacers trail by 4. For the 3. They get it again. Outside for Jackson. Outside Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. Charlotte's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. And he drops it in from the low post. Rozier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
In the corner, it's Bridges. A 3-ball. So it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Put your hands together and get live for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bucket can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the
Look out!
bang!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Washington, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round, but things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead. Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Washington, that's good.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Toppin throws it down.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
The kick out to Williams. Brown against Ball. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pacers trail by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Tapping a screen on Hayward. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Washington with it. Now guarded by Hield. And Miller throws it down home.
Excellent anticipation by Washington to get the steal, and then he zips it up court.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Ball. Hayward outside. Outside Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
For Charlotte, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Toppin against Washington. Washington sets the pick for Ball. Back to Washington. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Brown. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. The second chance effort. They kick out to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Toppin, no one around him. No good on the 3. Hornets leading by 4. Ball with it, picked up by Brown. Back to Washington. Hayward outside. And Hayward with the stuff.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Turner. Rebound by Williams. Hayward outside. Williams a screen on heel.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Hornets lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. LaMelo Ball is out there with Hayward. Then it's Williams. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Healed against Hayward. Here's Turner. Williams with the block. For 3, Hayward. Williams has a screen for Ball. From deep, Washington hits the 3-point bomb. And the Hornets lead by 13.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And Toppin throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Washington, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Rozier in for Gordon Hayward.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. P.J. Washington comes in for Bridges. Miller's checked in for Martin. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rozier. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Miller, the pass to Williams. Hayward goes in. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Hayward has an opportunity to get straight line to the bucket. He can really move. Gets inside and gets to his spot for his shot.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Hayward. Pass to Washington. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
Inside. Stolen by Washington. Hayward on the wing. Covered by Heel. Washington sets the pick for Ball. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton against Ball. Now, here is Halliburton. Guarded closer. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Williams.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
For the Hornets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
To the inside. Indiana again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Driving the lane, and he jams it with authority.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shots good by Turner.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Williams a screen. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Here's Indiana. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Toppin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Hayward can hit. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
The NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Wembanyama out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Wesley in at the 1. Here's Wesley. And there's a pick. Just 5 on the clock. And at last, they get one to fall. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hayward. Williams with the screen. Hayward outside. The kick out to Ball. Here's Miller. The shot no good. Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, BA, it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Now here's Washington. Washington, a screen on Vassell. From deep, Hayward. Offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Wesley, hounded by Ball. Pass to Vassell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA, and when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Washington grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Drives through. Oh, get you some!
Showing some power. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Wesley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. No good on that one.
Line for 2.
That one misses. Wembanyama. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Oh, LaMelo's so fun, so creative with the ball in his hands.
Here's Vassell. The Hornets making their last shot. It's stolen by Washington. They've got numbers from downtown. Out to Hayward. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Ball into the lane. Out to Hayward. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Miller, the pass to Washington. There's Ball with a 3. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he knocks down the first one.
Personal foul. And the third team.
And he's good on the second.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Graham.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Pass to Wesley. Vassell outside. The shot misses. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Hayward against Vassell. Osman on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Back to Osman. Here's Wesley, hounded by Ball. Wesley, the pass to Osman. Another shot. Vassell outside. With the clock winding down. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Hayward, right side. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Gordon Hayward unafraid to be aggressive with his three-point shot. This guy has a ton of confidence in that jumper.
Vassell outside. Shoots over Hayward. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter with an 8. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Zach Collins. Trey Jones is out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Bassey in at the 4-man position. Count it.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Ntilikina. Book it off the crossover.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
Outside Jones. Here's Branham. Off the left rim and out. Here's Bridges. Martin outside. Richards with a screen. There's the 3. Martin misses. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11. Here's Collins. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Rozier from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Timeout called, the Hornets. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So it's San Antonio now. The Hornets making their last shot. Branham misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Rozier against McDermott. Pass to Ntilikina. Going inside, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
You know, one guy who really thrives on heavy usage, Terry Rozier.
B.A., this is a guy who's more than capable of being a catalyst nightly on the offensive end of the floor. It just feels like his energy and his focus and his willingness to be assertive as a scorer has a positive impact nightly.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
2 minutes.
Rozier outside. Offensive rebound. Whoa! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game, the rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Jones. Pass to Branham. Over Rozier. Collins passes to Jones. To the inside, Branham. And he converts the layup.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Ntilikina. Bridges, a screen on Jones. Ntilikina, the pass to Rozier. Bridges outside. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And there's the rejection. Now the Hornets moving it up. Three-pointer Rozier. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, the quickness on display. Terry Rozier on the break. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDermott with the ball. Richards picks him up. McDermott, the pass to Collins. Uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got 6 points.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Kept alive. Outside for Rozier. Second chance shot. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Miller. Gordon Hayward is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Ball with a steal, pass to Williams. Washington against Johnson. Miller, and the Hornets, another three.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Graham.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Hayward for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here are the Spurs now. Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Vassell passes to Wembanyama, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Ball against Vassell. Here's Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Hayward against Vassell. Down low. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wesley. The 3 is up. No good there. Good D by Ball.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Washington's shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Hayward for 3. The rebound by Osman. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow, mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Here's Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Charlotte has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hayward outside. Pass to Miller. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. And here is Williams. Here's Ball. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Vassell. Money from the wing. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hornets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Ball outside. Washington left side. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Washington. Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from 3, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Vassell. Osman on the wing. Takes the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wesley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vassell.
Well, I think this is the kind of defense that you need from your leader. Gordon Hayward excellent at staying in front of his man.
And it's Washington missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. From deep, Johnson. Here's Osman. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. With the drive. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets out in front, just dominating this one. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Cedi Osman out there with Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the point. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Charlotte has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Hayward's shot is off. Spurs shooting 40% from the field in this one. The three is up. Vassell's shot is good.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Ball. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's the Hornets on the break. An open look for Hayward. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Hayward's shot is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They get the rebound. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Washington outside. The kick out to Ball. 4-3. Drains the triple. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
San Antonio ball.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. From down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Ball into the lane. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Vassell. Well, the Spurs shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Stolen by Ball. Here he goes. And Ball throws it down.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Washington a screen. Uncovered. And it's Charlotte with another.
Gordon Hayward has become a master in pick-and-roll situations. He knows how to get space off a screen.
Here's Wesley. Hounded by Ball. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Rozier, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Rozier from outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And he gets the bucket.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Here's Osman. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Washington a screen. And Rozier, here we go. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Wesley.
Substitution, Branham.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Miller. This one for 3. The rebound by Osman. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Branham. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Pass to Sohan. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
The 3 from Washington. Yep, it's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players
Ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. And that one drops.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Wembanyama against Turner. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton, with great timing as a passer, makes it easy for his teammates.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Wesley, and he converts the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Turner. Lots of room. That ball's nice feed that time from Halliburton.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Collins setting the pick for Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Turner for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Here's Vassell. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pacers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Halliburton on the wing. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And that's special. Turner knowing ahead of time when to get up for the alley-oop.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Vassell, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And here is Vassell. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Basket good. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Turner with a screen on Wesley. Halliburton for 3. Pass to Toppin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5, and here's Brown outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Halliburton against Johnson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Passes it to Toppin. He feeds it to Turner. Halliburton in the corner. Good if it goes. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
That's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court for San Antonio. They've got McDermott. Collins is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2. No problems knocking that one down. Matherin's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Indiana. Here's Branham, defended by Matherin. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Smith sets the pick for Matherin. They grab their own miss. Neesmith, the pass to Matherin. Pass to Neesmith. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball. Warra's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
It's tipped. Here's Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the pass to Neesmith. Back to Matherin. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Branham. 5 points in the game. Can't cash in from close range. Indiana leading by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. McDermott, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
And in a shooter's league, Doug McDermott is always going to find minutes.
The jumper is pure, GA. He can do it from a standstill, coming off picks, long range, mid-range. He hits them with a high percentage.
Jones against McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Hield finds Halliburton. Outside Turner. The tray. A rebound by the Spurs.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offside Collins. Back to Wembanyama. Got it from 16 feet. Wembanyama has got 14 points.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Basket counts.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Good. Collins has got his first basket.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
The kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. Wesley against Halliburton. Shakes him, and he dunks it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Turner for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the mid-range jumper's such an important shot for Turner. Rounds out his game and lets him do even more damage inside.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers 5. Toppin a screen on West. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player. And score.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Offensive rebound. Out to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Second chance shot. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Collins setting the big for Vassell. Shoots over Brown. Shot by Collins, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 16. From deep three-point land. Buries it from three-point range. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
That was deep. Vassell, he's got to feel good sinking this one.
Passes it to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Collins a screen on Brown. Vassell wide open. And the Spurs scoring again.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And Indiana, another 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
To the middle, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. .124 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 10 points.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
It's deflected. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Jones, the pass to Branham. And they'll get another chance. And Collins gets double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's San Antonio with it. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDermott for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
It is just fun watching Doug McDermott shoot the basketball. Comfortable to pull up whenever he has room to shoot it.
Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tyrese Halliburton has been... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Wesley in at the point. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Vassell. That shot wide open. 16 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
On the court for the Pacers, 0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Pacers leading by 23. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Mathurin with a screen on Wesley. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The long distance three is buried. Halliburton's got 21 in the game. Here's Vassell. Rips it home after the terrific move.
I love the aggressive attitude of Devin Vassell. Excellent job on that drive.
Halliburton drives in. In the corner, it's Toppin. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Heel. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Turner launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Wembanyama. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 20.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Vassell with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot from the top of the key. Wembanyama, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wesley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Vassell against Mathurin. Vassell kicks to Wesley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Wesley, takes it inside, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Halliburton passes to Turner, launches it, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good with the triple. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Toppin throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pulls up. Shots good by Turner.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever...
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus, looking very focused. They want to leave. Welcome to 2K Sports. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
So the Hornets starting five. We've got Ball. Miller is out there with Washington. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward, the pass to Williams. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hayward against Hield. To the paint. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Washington a screen. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Back to Halliburton. Top of the screen on Ball. And the basket by Halliburton.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Turner against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Turner finds Halliburton. Turner against Williams. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball passes to Washington. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton looking over the floor. And here's Brown for three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Ball passes to Williams. Washington outside. Ball outside. Back to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Hayward, the pass to Miller. Offline with a three. And here are the Pacers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for three. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 7.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
Ball passes to Washington. Gets the three to fall.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to Toppin. Over Washington. Again, Indiana.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's the lob, and stolen by Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Jacks up a 3. And it's Washington missing. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
There's Ball with a 3. Buries it from 3. He has 7.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Halliburton against Ball. Tries it from the top of the key. Halliburton misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 5. And Ball throws it down.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Halliburton outside. Turner for 3. Indiana again missing. With the step back. Hayward for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Plenty of offense in this closely. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Hornets, Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2-guard position.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Mathurin, a screen on Rozier. Outside Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Mathurin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Ntilikina misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent, up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Richards inside. He's against Smith. Here's Ntilikina, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Nesmith. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create or drive in lanes without a lot of help defense.
Hey, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges outside, right wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Richards with a screen. Here's Martin. Charlotte again missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
McConnell against Rozier from the arc. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Richards, the pass to Ntilikina. Bridges outside. On the wing, Rozier. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on T.J. McConnell. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all 3 levels.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
With the crossover. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Mathurin so smooth with the ball in his hands.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Ntilikina, the pass to Richards.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. McConnell against Rozier. Martin outside. Outside for Rozier. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Mathurin, a screen on Rozier. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Driving to the basket, to the middle. Just 3 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Nora. And that's not gonna go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass. Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Halliburton against Ball, and the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Ball into the lane. Hield against Hayward. Here's Williams. Pass to Hayward. Ball against Halliburton. Back to Hayward. Takes a 3. Pacers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, there's the alley! And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Washington outside. Left side, Williams. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Hield. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 16 points.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Ball finds Williams to stop the run. And no good trying to use the glass. Indiana's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Halliburton on the attack. Hield for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. The Hornets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Ball passes to Washington. Here's Miller. Washington, a screen on Brown. Here's the floater. Brown with some nice D.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. From deep. Ball with the rebound. Hayward, right side. Williams, a screen on Hield. He shoots. They get it again. Miller. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
An all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball-dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively. You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really score.
Turner, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's the lob, and then Turner with the dunk.
Hey, if you throw it up there, Miles Turner is going to find it and finish it.
Out to Hayward. Lots of room. It's good. Hayward's got 7, and it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer?
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So it's the Pacers now. 6-point lead. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
And Rozier, here we go. Richards, the pass to Martin. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Bridges. 6 to shoot. For 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. Nope.
Ooh, Ball keeping the rock on a string.
That is the LaMelo Ball special right there. No way to defend that.
Ball against Halliburton. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 6-point game. Here comes Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
It's stolen by Washington. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep, Hayward hits a three-pointer.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Mathurin passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Hayward, the pass to Miller. Washington, a screen on Brown. Washington, left side. Hayward, outside. Shot clock at 3. Washington, a screen to the inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Indiana's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Toppin, a screen on Ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. That one misses. And the second free throw is good.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Halliburton on the drive. Mathurin passes to Toppin. That three's off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Williams with the screen. Ball with it. Turner covering. Williams. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's the drive. Toppin outside. Here's the three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Ball passes to Washington. And here's Hayward. 1:41 left in the final quarter. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
That shot wide open. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
That corner three is the shortest three you can take. Mathurin taking advantage of that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Hayward, the pass to Washington. It's stolen by Halliburton.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And it's Mathurin missing. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And then Turner with the dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Miller. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
That was your Pacers. Make some noise.
Hayward outside. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Williams, Hayward out there with ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Washington in at the 4 spot. Here's Wesley. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Washington, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the basket by Vassell.
He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
Outside, Ball. Washington sets the pick for Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
He's all alone. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. From outside, off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
Now, here's Ball. Williams trying to break free, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Hayward. Ball's got his second basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Ball. Takes the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs. He gets that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here is Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Vassell against Hayward. Bobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Ball, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Sweet little floater.
Now, you know, contact does not affect Vassell all that much.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. The kick out to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Hornets leading by 6. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Vassell. After Charlotte getting the 3. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Good on the second free throw.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Now here's Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams, a screen on Wesley. For 3, Hayward, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball kicks to Williams. Miller with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Bridges out there with Martin. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2. And Richards has it in the corner. It's intercepted. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
First team foul.
You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Branham, the pass to Osman. Here's Branham. And the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And the basket by Jones.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Rozier looking around. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Branham kept alive. Hamu Kalashvili passes to Branham. Outside, Jones. Another shot, and the basket is good. Jones has got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Good on the shot. Charlotte leading by 10. Rozier for 3. Richards tipped back in for 2.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Johnson dishes to Collins. It's Wesley on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Wesley. Here's Ball. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. From the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The putback. Wembanyama on the follow. 8 points for him.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Deep 2 from Ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Williams a screen on Johnson. Miller kicks to Washington. Oh, good on the triple. Spurs trail by 7. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Williams' shot is off. Spurs shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. It's Wesley on the wing. He has 5. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. 3 on 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Williams kicks to Miller. With the drive, and Miller throws it down hard.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Vassell, the pass to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Sweet move, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And it's Williams with the ball for Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Washington. Vassell with it. Now defended by Hayward. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. Vassell's got 11.
Smooth drive by Vassell, getting himself around that contact. Man's impressive.
Ball kicks to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Left side, Miller. To the wing on the left. Ball finds Miller. 4 on the clock. Here's Hayward. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Branham. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets leading by 8. It's Miller on the wing, covered by Wesley. Ball kicks to Washington. Washington with the screen on Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Washington passes the ball. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell.
The first one falls.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Rozier against Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Rozier's got 9 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Right side, Martin. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants to rock, especially near the rim.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop. Ntilikina looking it over. Count that one. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Nick Richards out there with Bridges. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Neil Aquina in at the 2 spot. Vassell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte leading by 14. It's Martin on the wing. On the wing, Jones. Rozier defending. Here's Branham. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Vassell. Jones, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Martin against Wembanyama. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And the shot is good.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pulls up on the wing. Hornets with the rebound. Fast break now for Charlotte. Moving it up. Martin finds Rozier. Launches a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his 3-point numbers. That offseason work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside, Martin. To the left side wing. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
I really like the rhythm Neil Aquina plays with. Good at sensing when to shoot off the pass.
Mamu Kelishvili passes to Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And Zoe Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And it's Washington missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And good that time.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They get it back. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
They get it back. Outside for Wembanyama. From deep. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Hayward outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Miller.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Ball against Jones. It's Williams, high post. Miller's got room, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Good work there as it goes.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Washington, that's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Miller outside, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So no problem for Charlotte. should be a fun one. Greg, two teams. That are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And Toppin throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Wesley against Halliburton. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Vassell a screen on Halliburton. Vassell finds Johnson. And the basket by Vassell.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Vassell, that's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And the Pacers, another 3.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Wembanyama, a screen on Hield. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And the layup falls. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vassell.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Hield. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
Indiana moving it around. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Shots good by Turner.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Devin Vassell's length and versatility stands out. He's a promising wing with a high ceiling.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Takes a three. Vassell, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Wesley pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Hield. And Turner kicks to Hield. Passes it to Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Vassell's got 11 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Well, it's been a high-scoring game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Smith. And it's Nora in at the power forward. Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
Here's Branham. And stolen by McConnell. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Now here's Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Kept the focus, shook the contact. Trey hit a tough one.
Mathurin for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Jones against McConnell. And it's Mamu Kalashvili missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to McConnell. Right side, Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. McDermott dishes to Jones. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's McDermott. Not a lot of room. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Mathurin. And the three off target.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Branham's got his first 2 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Jones. To the paint. And stolen by McConnell. The pass to Smith. Here's Neesmith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Wesley. He has yet to score. Here he goes, and he gets the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Here's Vassell. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mathurin for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 9. Now here's Vassell. He's got 11. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off target with his 3. Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. Count that one. Vassell's got 13 points.
Those are grown man points. Devin Vassell's been hitting those weights.
And Smith puts up a deep 3. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Pacers up by 7. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Pacers leading by 5. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
From outside the arc, rebounded by the Spurs. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Johnson attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's plenty of momentum on Johnson's drive. He uses his whole body to get through the defense.
Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Vassell, the pass to Collins. Yes, that goes in. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Toppin a screen on Westbrook. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Passes to Toppin. Lets it go with a three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Toppin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Toppin's got 10 points in just the second half. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice work and close from Vassell, paying the defense no mind.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With the crossover, and beautiful finish by Vassell. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Turner. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Turner's got 9 points.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
It's stolen by Hield. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Hield. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. On the wing, Hield. Bounce pass, Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Vassell. Outside for Halliburton. Three-pointer, Hield. And the Pacers another 3.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting. their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And mid-range, a little outside Turner's comfort zone, but he gets it to go with focus on that one.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama left side. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter. From deep three-point territory. And it's Halliburton missing. Spurs trail by 11. Now Wembanyama. No good from outside. Mathurin for three, and the three ball is good.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Wesley. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. The three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Turner with a screen on Wesley. Halliburton for three, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Suarez got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts up a deep three. And it's Halliburton missing. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Johnson, a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
Mathurin passes to Neesmith. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Right side, Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama looking it over. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Now